Hey guys, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. Let's make some sprout baazi today. Sprout curry, dry curry. Amazing when you heat it up for next 2-3 days and it comes drier. It's nice as it is, but I prefer it when it's gone older. So sit back, stay tuned and watch how I make this. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. So here we have 500 grams of sweet nutty sprouts, and what I'm going to do is get them out of the packet and give them a good wash first. They're nicely washed. Next we've got a small onion and we're going to finely slice them up. I want it really nice and fine. Like so. Next we've got some chilies here, green chilies. I've got 6 here. You can use more or you can skip this bit if you can't handle the spice, but come on, would you really want a curry without any spice in it? I mean, it's gonna taste really bland, won't it? So yeah, even if you can't handle a bit, just add at least 2 or 3 in it. So we're gonna just chop them up like that size. It doesn't really matter because it's gonna go soften up afterwards anyway. Right, and put them aside. Don't forget to wash your hands, because just in case, you know, it happens. And now we're gonna slice up all the sprouts. First what we're going to do is get the tip off all of them. And we're going to chop them up. They don't have to be fine and they don't have to be precise. It's not very important. You don't want them too fine because all you're going to get is mash afterwards then. So you leave them the size I'm doing now, like so. And this is one of I absolutely love this dry curry. We call it baazi, sprouts baazi. Absolutely love it. And the more longer you cook it, leave it like over the days, like I'd have it within like 3 days, and every single day I'd warm it up, fry it up about twice a day until it goes really dry and golden in color, and that's when it tastes the best. 3rd day it tastes absolutely best. And that's the 500 grams of sprouts chopped up like so. So now guys, we're going to heat up a pan and we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of veg oil. You can add olive oil if you like, and we're going to let that heat up. After it's heated up, we're going to add some fresh garlic granules, fresh garlic cloves, and I put about 5 or 6 garlic cloves in there. Chop them up roughly, and we're going to let that brown up a bit. Whilst that's browning up, I'll tell you a story. Last week I made this curry, sprouts curry, and I cooked it. Husband had it, I had it. Tastes nice from the first day straight away, but I prefer it, like I said, a few days after I heated it up several times and made it drier and more brownier. So basically dry and old. My husband didn't realise, it never helps in any of the house chores, But what I decided to help me that day, and I was actually doing my namaz, masala, and I was actually looking forward to finishing masala and then eat rice with this sprouts curry. And I usually don't eat rice, and I was so looking forward to this one. As soon as I finished, got my plate of rice, and I was looking for the sprouts curry. I couldn't find it anywhere in the kitchen. I went in the dining room thinking the girls been cooking in the kitchen, so they must have taken it to the dining room for extra space, and I couldn't find it anywhere there. Then I screamed at my husband saying, "Have you seen my curry?" And he goes, "Oh, I threw it away. I thought it was all, nobody's having it, so I threw it away." Oh my gosh, do you know what went through me? I was so pissed. So now I decided I'm going to go back and cook it again. And I've warned him, if he does throw this one away, I'm not going to be cooking for him again. So now, back to the cooking. The garlic has browned up. We're going to be adding the onions now. And we're going to saute that for a few minutes until the onions gone slightly soft. And to that we're going to be adding a desired amount of salt. And guys, like I said before, I don't know how to measure with spoon the salt amount. This is the best way I know. Maybe about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons. And I add the salt straight away to the onion so it softens up quicker. Now after about 3-4 minutes, we're going to add in the chopped chillies. Let them soften up a bit as well. And to that we're also going to be adding a teaspoon of haldi powder, turmeric. And that is all the spice we're going to be adding. And trust me, you might think that's only haldi powder, where's the curry powder, where's the other powders, but spices, but I don't like any other spices in my dry curries. The less the better in them. I would usually add, instead of the green chilies, I would add a naga, chop up a naga and add that, because it gives the spice and it also gives that naga smell to it, that flavour to it, but I haven't got any today. So to that we're going to just add a tad bit of water, just so it doesn't stick at the bottom and the turmeric gets cooked properly. And we're going to cook that until it soaks up all the liquid. A very quick curry, very simple and very quick. Right guys, all the liquid has almost soaked up, so I'm going to add about a tablespoon of mustard oil, which I do to almost all my curries now. And I'm going to let that sit there in the middle until it gets hot. And all the cooking is getting done so far in medium heat. And then after we've mixed in the sprouts and everything, we're going to turn it to low. So let's heat it up now. We're going to mix it all in together. Guys, you won't be able to taste the mustard, but it adds in extra flavour. So now we're going to be adding in the sprouts. Don't worry guys, it looks as though it's over mounted, can you see? But that's going to reduce to less than half it is now. Mix it in properly. Being careful not to I just said it. The sprouts are going to soften up, really soften up, and it's going to reduce a lot. So now that we've added it, we're going to reduce the heat low to medium because we don't want it burning at the bottom. And after you mixed it, what we're going to do is cover it with the lid for a few minutes and let it soften up even more. So it's been about 3-4 minutes and we're going to mix it every so often so it doesn't stick at the bottom. Can you see how moist it's gone now? And this reduced quite a lot already. And we're going to leave it covered for a further couple of minutes. The steam's going to actually soften it up quite quick. Right, after a couple of minutes, I'm going to uncover it now. Get another mix. Can you see how it's browning from the bottom? So now it's like 60% soft now. So we're going to reduce the heat. I'm going to take it to the smallest hob and uncovered, we're going to let it cook for about another 20 minutes on very low heat until it's like reduced in size further, half of what it looks like now. And don't forget to mix it every so often. Now back to the chopping board. I've got a handful of coriander leaves, dhania, and I'm going to finely chop them up so we could garnish it once the sprouts are done. So guys, it's been about 20 minutes or so. We're going to add in our dhania. And we're going to give it a good mix again. And there we go guys, our sprouts baazi. Best eaten with rice. You can have it with paratha, anything you like, but it's best with the rice. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. Do give this a go, and I highly recommend you to actually heat it up over and over again for the next couple of days until it dries out completely and you can enjoy it more. So don't forget to share, subscribe, comment, like, and until next time, bye.